everybody, welcome to the start to a new vlog for the Dewey Readathon. I actually haven't done much reading yet. It's noon, so we're about 4 hours into this readathon. Haven't read anything, but I did do a bookish activity. My library is doing their annual, no, I would say quarterly, not annual, book sale, because there's one like every season, and it's their big book sale. I really enjoy going to this book sale, and I was able to get 5 books for $13. 3 of these are mine, and 2 of these are my other half's. He got Redneck, which is a graphic novel. I'm unfamiliar with it, but he is. He also got this really cute pirate book. It's one of those kids' pirates books, and it gives you like little tidbits of like what pirates were like and what the boats were like, flags, life on board. It's very cool looking. I got Paper Girls. I'm only vaguely familiar with it. I saw it's volume 1. I'm like, yeah, I can totally grab that. I feel like for these next 2, I struck absolute gold. One is Through the Woods. I love this book. I've spoken about it several times at this point, and I've even done a video of not so spooky books, and this was on here, and man, I love this book. I just love the storytelling and the art style. It's amazing, and I can't believe I was able to find it for $2 whole. And for this last one, I have it in paperback, but I don't have it in hardcover. And it's Wild Card by Myuu. I got it for $5, and it's a signed copy. I can't believe I was able to get that. I was able to get, I have Warcross and Wild Card, and I got them as arcs from whenever I went to BookCon, and I just like, oh, amazing. But yeah, that's my little book haul, and I'm actually gonna get things sorted and put away, because I feel like I think I showed like this little mess behind me. Get that sorted and put away, and then start reading. All right, so I'm back again. I did go on a quick little adventure. I had read some more, and then I decided to do some budgeting and some chores, and I'm gonna do a proper check-in with my reading in a little while. But I had gone to the store for soda. I got soda. I didn't just get soda though. Got some Fresca. Let me actually flip you guys. So I got some Fresca, some creamer. This was new. Normally I get the pumpkin creamer at Roche Brothers, like I've said in another vlog, but this is new and I've never had this before. So I figured I'd try this, and if I don't like it, I can just go back to pumpkin, at least until the newest limited edition flavor comes out. Because it's usually for like 0 sugar creamer. The only thing I usually find is the vanilla, excuse me. So it's nice to see other things occasionally. This was on sale, pumpkin spice swirl bread. I'm excited to try that. And of course I had to get some candy. I love candy corn, all right? I understand that's an unpopular opinion, but I love candy corn. And the pumpkins themselves are my absolute favorite. But I didn't just get that. Of course, after I went to the store, I went to CVS next door just to check out the Halloween stuff. This is actually where I got most of the candy. But they also had a tiny little sale on some Halloween decor. If you see any messes, no you didn't. I'm still in the process of picking up, and I keep getting distracted. These are buy one, get one half off. We have Witch's Brew. I think this is really cute. And this one I'm gonna give to my husband because I think he'll really like it. Raven's Feathers. He does cosplay stuff, so I think he'll like that. This little guy lights up supposedly. I just think he's really cute. This little cute little ghosty. And we've got a little spooky like wooden display piece. And I saw a bunch of these masquerade masks. I just think they're really cool looking, so I grabbed this butterfly one. When I was in high school, I was all about butterflies. Like, I still love butterflies now, but I was really into butterflies to the point where I considered getting a purple butterfly as my first tattoo. That did not happen, but I like seriously considered it as well. Like, I found this really cute design where it was like the butterfly was almost like a Celtic knot, and it was gonna be purple, and that was gonna be my very first tattoo. Obviously, late 2000s vibes for sure. But I'm probably gonna like decorate, or at least try to find space on my shelves for it. I realized as I was filming my Samhain book tag that I didn't decorate at all for my shelves. And I usually try to. And I realized I didn't decorate at all. And I still need to go downstairs to see what I have for like fall decor. I know I have some stuff. Not a whole lot, but I know I have some stuff. But yeah, a quick little haul again. All right, hello. So, like I promised, here is the actual like update on my reading so far. As I went to sit down to do this, I realized I didn't do an outro for the last vlog, so that got done relatively quickly. So we're gonna do another quick recap, but with I think there's less things I need to talk about. Anyway, so today I finished reading Living Ghosts and Mischievous Monsters. This was one of my prompts for Trick or Treatathon. And now that I've said that, I think I've gotten a little too far. If you're here just to watch the Dewey Readathon, for the month of October, I'm participating in Trick or Treatathon, which is a series of prompts that I need to do for the month of October. And it's a slasher themed readathon, so each prompt is related to a slasher movie. I've watched a bunch of videos so far, or movies rather. I've watched all the Michael Myers movies, or at least the current canon ones. Halloween Ends was not great, let me just say. And I also watched Scream for the first time. And I also didn't like that either. But anyways, I'm getting distracted. I haven't really been reading a whole lot the last 2 weeks, so I'm going to use this readathon in the hopes of catching up for the prompts for Trick or Treatathon. So Living Ghosts and Mischievous Monsters, this was originally for a prompt to read at night, and I forgot about that, and I didn't read it at night. So I finished that, and it's now for set in a real world, because a lot of these stories are set in the real world, or at least are told from the perspective of the real world. I was about halfway done. I think I read, today I read about 50 pages. This is 160 pages, and I read about 50 pages today, maybe 60. It's a little over half now that I'm attempting to do the math in my head, but you know what I mean. I was a theater major. Bear with me. Living Ghosts and Mischievous Monsters was a series of short stories. They're based off the indigenous peoples of North America's like monsters and things that go bump in the night. And it was really interesting. I found a lot of it to be fascinating, and quite a few of these stories actually raised the hair on the back of my neck. So I really enjoyed that. I'm going to rate that 4 out of 5 stars. And today I kind of focused on doing a couple of like chores I really needed to get done. Obviously this morning I went to the library's book sale. Thoroughly enjoyed my time there. Had a little date day with my husband. But during the period of time where I was like working on chores after I finished reading Living Ghosts and Mischievous Monsters, I started listening to The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. Sorry, I had to like look at his name for a second. I'm actually listening to this as an audiobook right now, and I'm reading it for this book group that I'm hoping to be a part of. As of now, I am 55 pages in, and the overall story of this right now is like it's from the perspective of 4 Indian men, and right now I've only met Ricky and Lewis, and it looks like something happened in their childhood, and this entity is hunting them down. At least that's what it says in the like, you know, the little thing. And so I'm getting the vibe that they did something they shouldn't have, and now the consequences of their actions are now kind of like hunting them down. At least that's what the first assumption is of this book. And the good thing about reading this for a Trick or Treatathon, it's going to count for like have a buddy read, because, you know, it's part of a book club. It's been a pretty successful like reading day, despite me like getting super distracted by different things. I finished a book that I've been meaning to finish for ages, and I started a book. I'm going to take a break from The Only Good Indians and start reading Steintinglers. This is a middle grade book that I'm hoping to read for the other readathon, and there is a prompt that like read a book at night, and so far this is the only one that I haven't started at night because I keep getting distracted and start like reading them during the day. And this is just a series, you know, of R.L. Stein short stories. I think there's 3 of them in here. For this readathon, it has a really cute like bingo card. I've, interesting enough, checked off a lot of these without meaning to. Listening to an audiobook right now. I had a drink break. Oh, don't take the coaster with you. I had a little drink break. As you can see, it's almost done. I've had quite a bit of the candy that I just bought. In fact, I don't think I ate dinner. I think my dinner was the candy. That was the little snack break. I'm going to include like an overlay of what the actual like bingo card is and what I've actually completed. And I feel like because it's a 24-hour readathon, it's super easy just to do the bare minimum of that task just to check it off. There's something else. I want to see there's another card too. Hold on a second. I'm going to look into that. It's an hourly photo challenge, and I don't see me participating in that a whole lot, only because I don't want to spam the people that are like currently following me on Instagram. I think I might occasionally do one. But oh man, like I'm already so behind anyways. I just posted my TBR for this readathon maybe 30 minutes ago, and it's pretty late at night at this point. Is it 9:30? I can't see my watch. 10:30. It's almost 10:30. So it's going to be a late night reading because I want to try to do some more reading to actually really get more through this, but we're going to try. Good evening, or rather, good morning. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just finished Stein Dinglers. And I actually misunderstood what this was. I saw the 3 books in the back here and assumed that this was a collection of these books. And no, it's not. It's definitely a collection of short stories. There were quite a bit. Wow, I can't talk anymore. There was definitely a collection of short stories. There were a lot of them. And a few of them definitely gives that creep factor. I didn't find it overly scary. I mean, it's a middle grade book. I'm definitely not the target audience for it, but I still enjoyed it. I think I'm going to rate it 3 out of 5 stars. And now for Trick or Treat-a-thon, I've completed 2 more prompts. That's going to count for the read a middle grade book. I forget what the slasher movie is. And read a book at night. So we got 2 more prompts down out of the way. So thanks to the Dewey 24-hour readathon, I was able to complete 3 more prompts and actually catch up a little bit for Trick or Treat-a-thon, because before I feel like I was really behind, and now I just have 4 more prompts left. I'm incredibly tired, and as much as I probably could read a little bit more for Dewey, I won't. I'm really happy with where I left off. So I guess I'll talk to you guys later. As always, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I guess it's ta-ta for now. Bye, guys.